Screen Nation General, rest in power, big man, yeah.
Bad man producer, chief with a vision. From the block to the BAFTAs, he rewrote the mission. Screen Nation banner, whole crowd on a rise. Black stars on the stage, black stars in the sky. From Ghana sun to that West London rain, turned every closed door to a window pane. If you're shining on that screen, no, lit that fuse. Bad man producer, he paid all of those dues.
Born on the side with that warrior, fire in his eyes. Raised up in the ends where the concrete dreams improvise. Son of a barrister, law in the bloodline. But he chose camera angles over courtroom guidelines. Numbers on the desk, yeah, they tried to make him count it. But he left the ledger sheets for stories by the thousands. From the edit, sweet grind to the drama set heat. He was cutting up the footage like he's chopping up the beat. Mirror boy in the glass, last flight to Abuja in the sky. 30 years deep, still he's aiming way high. Caught it black BAFTAs when the night of 1,000 stars. Put our faces on the carpet like we landed from Mars.
Every no that he heard, he just flipped it to watch. Every gate that was locked, he just learned how to notch.
Yeah, the hustle left scars, but he carried that flame. So when you talk legendary, better call out his name, yeah.
Bad man producer, chief with a vision. From the block to the BAFTAs, he rewrote the mission. Screen Nation banner, whole crowd on a rise. Black stars on the stage, black stars in the sky. From Ghana sun to that West London rain, turned every closed door to a window pane. If you're shining on that screen, no, lit that fuse. Bad man producer, he paid all of those dues.
He was Marcus Garvey mind where the hustlers walk. Every step was a protest, every gala was talk of a future where our stories ain't just trauma and pain, but the full color spectrum of the black made frame. From BFM days, film festival seeds in the ground, to Screen Nation crowns where the kings came around. Morgan Wesley Spike, Elba in the light. He built a whole universe just to say we're in sight. He knew it takes a life to uplift generations, so we paid with his weekends, his pieces, vacations. Checks came late, sometimes never at all. Still he'd answer every DM, every young cat's call. Try a thing, he would say, first draft, let it play. You ain't gotta be perfect, you just gotta be brave. True producer, throwing spices in the pot till it sings. Knowing pilot episodes grow into Netflix things, yeah.
Bad man producer, chief with a vision. From block to the BAFTAs, he rewrote the mission. Screen Nation banner, whole crowd on a rise. Black stars on the stage, black stars in the sky. From Ghana sun to that West London rain, turned every closed door to a window pane. If you're shining on that screen, know who lit that fuse. Bad man producer, he paid all of those dues.
Yo, he moved with that two-tone rhythm in his chest. Gus gang, Afro shank, never settling for less. Letters after name, yeah, he rocked that M-B-E. But the title was a tool, not a chain on his feet. He stepped in the palace with the block on his back. Royal order on the lapel, but the ends in his cap. Institutions had to bend when he knocked on the door, cause the numbers didn't lie. Black talent was raw, he had stories like a Dave Chappelle sketch. Gone wild, Charlie Murphy style. Legends every night, freestyle. Receipts in his boxes, flyers yellow with age. Proved he put 100 nobodies on somebody's stage. Young guns with the ego, yeah, they tested his nerve. But they fire made him proud, he knew the wave they deserved. Run with the baton, don't forget where it's from. When you win that little stat, you know whose beat you drum, yeah.
He knew one day that the grind might break his body down, but legacy was louder than the silence in the ground. Assignment from God, that's the call that he heard. So he wore every scar like a medal on his shirt. Didn't take the slander as a wound to his pride, just weather on the skin of a giant outside. If you ever felt seen when the world looked through, there's a piece of Chief Koblah still living in you. Bad man producer, chief with a vision. From the block to the BAFTAs, he rewrote the mission. Screen Nation banner, whole crowd on a rise. Black stars on the stage, black stars in the sky. Ghana sun to that West London rain, turned every closed door to a window pane. If you're shining on that screen, know who lit that fuse. Bad man producer, he paid all of those dues.
Yeah, rest in power, Chief Charles Koblah Thompson M-B-E. You shook the system till I had to spell your name with honors. A whole generation stands on your shoulder. You're a giant. You're a giant. You're a giant.